Let's do some DIYs. Welcome back. Today I wanted to tackle something that I have been struggling with, and that is my work in progress basket. This is one of 2 baskets, and I have a free day today, so I thought, why not spend it on working on a few of these, because she needs to be tackled. Please excuse the mess. I don't clean up around here very often, and yeah, you know what? Deal. Anyway, the first thing I want to upcycle is this dress. It's a cute leopard print dress. Or is it cheetah? Cheetah. Maybe it's cheetah. It's from And Other Stories, and it's technically my size. It's a size 8, which actually is one up of my size. However, the issue is, and I know that I'm wearing clothes under here, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. It doesn't button very well. It fits not at all. I got it off Poshmark, and I was so excited about it because it's so cute in theory. However, it barely buttons up. It is a wrap dress, so I do have some coverage there on the bottom. However, this does not go over my boobs whatsoever. And if I flex at all, I'm going to hulk out of it immediately. Luckily, there are a bunch of darts on the dress that I can undo. And for the arms, I'm thinking of doing something. I could make a gusset. I tried sourcing this material before and it was so expensive. It was not worth it. I thought about making a gusset, but then that issue came up. Now I think I'm just going to cut it and make it kind of into a flutter sleeve. We'll see how that works. I also want to introduce you guys to my new adjustable dress form. Her name, I think, is Chloe, because that was the name of my former dress form. So she's Chloe 2 or Chloe Jr. Anyway, she's my size. Even as I was putting this dress on Chloe, I could notice that she was busting out of the buttons. So I'm going to try to remove the darts on both the front and the back, but avoid the darts in the front that go up towards the chest, because I think those need to be there for shape. Seam ripper and whatever these little scissors are. Okay, so that was dart number 1. That took about 17 years. I'm going to do this off camera so that you don't have to watch this.
A few moments later.
Okay, so do you guys see what I mean when I say a dart? So a dart is just a gathering of fabric kind of pinched together, and it has thread up and down the entire dart. And if I take it out, then I have more fabric to move around in. Okay, so it has taken me about 4 years to do all of the darts, or undo all the darts, and already I feel so much more comfortable. I have so much more room. I can eat as much as I want, and it's not a problem. However, the sleeves still are really tight, and I do feel like I am going to bust out of it at any time. So I'm going to work on that now. By the way, I would like to mention that I have never made a flutter sleeve in my life, and I don't quite know exactly what the steps are. I'm just gonna wing it because that seems like the most me.
I'm ready.
I have seam ripped all of the darts and one of the sleeves. It is still not exactly as free as I would like it to be, but it is already feeling so much better. So I think I'm just going to seam rip it down a little further into the armpit area, and then same thing on the other side, and then just finish it off, like clean it up, sew it down. Yeah, and then I think I'll be done.
On. Hops into a cold.
I'm pretty happy with this. I can walk around in it, I can eat in it, I'm comfortable. After taking the darts out, it immediately gave me so much more room. And I don't know if I'm going to love the flaps of sleeves in the wind, but honestly, I don't mind them. They're kind of cool. They look like a cape silhouette right now, and I dig it. Now, are they professionally done? Absolutely not. If you look too close, there's some stretching and weird lumps and bumps that we're not going to talk about because we're going to just see it from far away. And for now, honestly, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of myself because I can finally wear this dress now. It was sitting in my closet for like maybe 2 years. The second item that I want to upcycle or work on is this vintage 90s vest. I think it's 90s, it looks 90s, and also it has these cute buttons that I'm just not willing to let go of. The problem is, however, that it doesn't fit. You guys notice a pattern here? I buy clothes that I think are really cute. They don't fit, but I work with it because your body is never the issue. It's always the clothes. Anyway, I think I want to make it into a corset because that's the only way that this is gonna fit. I wanna keep the buttons so everything in the front stays the same. And I think I'm going to slice the back and then make punch grommets in the back so that I can lace it up like a corset, and then it'll give me enough space in the back to kind of work with what I got. Once again, I have not tried this, so I don't know if it's gonna work. I hope that it does because I don't want to ruin a perfectly good vest. I guess if it comes down to it and I have to sew it back together, it'll be fine. It won't be a huge deal. I will just cry a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now all I need to do is finish these seams and then put the grommets in and lace it up and then wear it out. Now that I've successfully finished hemming both sides of this, I need to make the holes for the grommets. I have grommets and a grommet maker, and I'm realizing very quickly that I actually don't know how to use these. So be right back. I watched the video, I think I get it, but it's still scary, so I'm gonna try it first on a scrap piece of fabric because if I ruin this vintage 90s vest, there's no going back. Once again, please don't mind the mess around me. It's chaos in here and that's just the way that it's gonna be. Okay, so she put the grommet down and then she marked where she wanted it. And then she used a stabby tool, which I don't have on hand right now. So I'm just gonna use... Please enjoy this footage of me attempting to make a grommet hole unsuccessfully. I've tried it twice. Each time it failed pretty miserably. It's staying in there, but it looks fugly and it's not good at all. So I don't think I'm gonna do this on the vest because I just don't want to ruin it. I'm gonna pivot now. I'm gonna just use some kind of ribbon and then make loops instead because this is...
What you did was impulsive, capricious, and melodramatic, but it was also wrong.
And by the way, if you're screaming at your screen right now thinking, why can't she do it? It's so easy. Or just buy one of those, you know, eyelet hole maker things. Then yeah, you're right. But you're not here right now, and this is my project. So I'm gonna do what I want.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine.
I've decided that I'm just gonna use folded up bias tape as the loops. It doesn't match, no it doesn't, but it'll be a cool pop of color, and also I don't care. You guys, I finished revamping the vest. I put the loops in, but I'm realizing that I don't have any ribbon for actually the corset part, so I'm going to have to cannibalize it from another project or another piece of clothing and then just, you know, go back and forth. But so far, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah, let's try it on. You guys. Did I just do it? Did I just fix it on my own and come up with a solution? I can wear this now. This is crazy. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.